Well, as the protests continue across the country, the NFL today announced some changes. This comes just 1 week before the season kicks off. Also today, Jacob Blake spoke with Joe Biden. Raj joins us now with the details of that. Raj?
Jessica, there's two real main parts of this movement that's been happening for so many months. First, the protests, and then what's actually being done. What changes are being made? Let's start with Mr. Biden in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Earlier today, he said he had a phone conversation with Jacob Blake and the Blake family. Blake's lawyers were also on that phone call. Biden said Jacob Blake remains optimistic, even though he might never walk again. The presidential candidate then went to a community meeting at a Lutheran church and talked about the various social and economic reforms that he would make if elected come November. Now, here at home, the NFL announcing those changes, among them using stadiums like Levi Stadium as polling places on Election Day. Also giving money for education to children of shooting victims and working with local police departments. After practice today, we chatted with one of the team's most socially active players.
Yeah, the league has been making many strides to promote awareness around social injustices, and they're constantly finding ways to, try to help out in various areas, whether that's monetarily or, creating awareness. And so they've been doing a good job, but we can't stop now. I know that situations like these and these moments don't come very often, and it's not time to relax and rest on the work we've done, but it's time to continue to push forward and do more and more. So my challenge is for everybody and the league to constantly do more, find ways to be better, find ways to help out.
I think the NFL has worked very hard with the players to try to make sure that their voice is being heard. You've heard different things from Roger Goodell this time around that you didn't hear a couple of years ago. You're hearing some things from ownership around the National Football League. So I think they're trying to empower the players, but the real impact that needs to happen is in communities and on the streets. And if the NFL players can use their platform for that, I think that'll have the longest term impact on the entirety of society.
Some thoughtful responses there from ARIK ARMSTEAD and from Mike Tirico of NBC Sports. We'll be seeing Tirico and Al Michaels and the whole gang 1 week from tonight, the season opener. The Super Bowl champion Chiefs and the Texans, that game right here on NBC Bay Area. By the way, the 49ers and Raiders kick off their season a few days later, Sunday, September 13th. A lot of people are going to be smiling when the NFL season kicks off. We'll see you in just a few minutes, guys.
For sure. All right, thank you, Raj.